Can you imagine the Blues get into the playoffs without Binnington? They go in, they go against the number one seed. They get matched up with the Avs.
Interesting.
They completely decimate Landeskog. Shin gets in a fight, fucking blows him out of the water.
Landeskog?
Landeskog and Shin get in a fight. Shin just tears him to pieces. He's in the box. He's injured now for the rest of the playoffs. Without Landeskog and their heart winner, they don't have a chance in hell to win anything. So they get completely decimated, and the Blues win the cup. The end.
All right. I don't think we're going to give you hot takes anymore.
That felt good. Do you remember how everybody kind of hated the Soviets when they were beating? They had such a dominant team.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about, like, in
the Soviet
war.
Union.
I thought you were talking about, like...
No, the Soviet hockey team.
You remember how everybody hated the Russians? And
they had such a dominant team. And then, Miracle on Ice and all that. It feels that way with the Avs. I mean, it's very odd. When is the last time you've seen a team dominate in the regular season this way? I guess the closest would be Boston a couple years ago with Montgomery.
I think it was a little different, though.
I just can't believe I was so rooting for Vegas. Barbashev, I was really hoping he would just
root for Vegas,
put somebody through the boards, have like a hat trick. And I was rooting for Vegas big time. And I saw them up in the first period, and I started to get a little excited.
Yeah,
a little glimmer of just joy just leaped in my chest. And I sat up in my bed, and I was like, I felt like a kid, It's just excited.
Yeah, it was like Christmas.
Christmas morning, past Christmas, but a late gift. And
yeah, you were thinking you were going to come in today and like...
And I had to fall asleep. I was so tired.
Well, it went into like a 4-round shootout, and the game started at like 9 o'clock. It was midnight when it got over.
I was hoping for when you go to bed, you wake up, and you're like, oh, let's see. It's like when Jake Paul, I know you didn't watch the fight, but Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, you're like, I just want to see Jake Paul get knocked out.
Yep.
I'm just hoping to wake up and see this. And there was no Jake Paul knockout. There was no Landeskog, no McKinnon getting dominated. It was another weird comeback with a shootout winner. Did McKinnon end up winning the shootout for him?
Yeah.
Okay. And they didn't even put Landeskog in.
No.
Okay.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's interesting. Well, they did have their best player in. But anyway, so I was a little disappointed with that. Avs have lost how many games now? 2?
In regulation.
Have they lost 3 now?
2.
2.
2 in regulation.
2, and then like what, 8 in overtime or something like that?
7.
7. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway.
You keep going higher, like hoping that I tell you a higher number.
Anyway.
So. They're 9-0-1 in their last 10.
Tell us about the Avs this week, other than the Vegas game that broke my heart.
We had talked last week in the pod about the game that I picked for my game of the week, and it was Minnesota Avs, and I even made a hot take on it in our hot takes where I was like, yeah, Minnesota will pass the Avs, and I'm retracting that hot take.
Yeah.
What
was the final on that one?
5-1. And that's kind of the thing about the Avalanche this season is they can win any game. That's and I'm actually stepping away from bias right now. Like just looking at them from any kind
You're stepping away.
I'm stepping away.
Really?
Yeah. I think
your Avs jersey's still on though.
I can take it off. I got a Star Wars shirt under this. I can take off my
Darth Vader maybe.
Millennium Falcon.
Emperor Palpatine, probably.
Han Solo.
Probably more like Voldemort going. Going Harry Potter?
Definitely Hermione.
Hermione? What the hell? Who's Hermione? Makar.
Most definitely.
Yeah. They have the same complexion.
They have the same like skeletal structure.
Makar does look kind of pubescent, doesn't he?
Doesn't he? But he's like the greatest hockey player in the NHL.
He gets his old. Yeah, he's so white and like gets so flush.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like
the red rosy cheeks, and
but he's just
like the kid smile, like he really does. But I mean, he makes every single other hockey player on the ice look like a fool.
That's a little far. That's a little.
I haven't seen a defenseman undress McDavid the way that he does.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
You got to watch it, man. You got to watch McDavid try to deke around Makar. It doesn't happen. I'm serious. Like,
but didn't you just say that Makar undressed McDavid?
Yeah, as McDavid's rushing into the zone,
you mean he defended him well? He undressed him.
Yeah, steals the puck and then scoots around him.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to watch it. It's crazy.
I will.
No, McDavid's great. He's playing unreal right now.
Yeah.
Like the pace that he's on right now, like in the last 10 games, if you run it along an 82 game season, he's on pace for like 216 points. Something ridiculous. It's unreal. That's like video game Gretzky numbers.
Who's in goal for them right now?
Dude, I don't even know. I guess Pickard. Pickard would be their starter right now. I guess. I don't know who's there.
I haven't checked on the Jari situation.
Connor Ingram, I think, is their AHL goalie or their affiliated goalie. Connor Ingram, he used to play for the Predators. And I think he got called up after Jari. I
didn't look to see how long Jari's out for.
I think it's a few weeks, like 4 to 6 weeks or something. But anyway, so back to the Avs. So this is like the telltale of their season. They win 5-1 to Minnesota. They beat the Mammoth 1-0, and then they beat the Knights 6-5. So it's like you have every single style of game this week. Like you have a blowout, you have a defensive fight, and then you have an offense, like a shootout against the Knights.
Well, it's kind of weird with the Knights. The Knights were just, they
had a great game plan. They got behind.
They were scoring obviously they scored at a higher clip than the other teams. Mm-hmm. So then the Avs kind of changed gears and they're like, okay, we'll just match your scoring.
So we've talked about this in the past. Like the Avalanche have good goaltending right now, so the offensive players can play their style a lot better. They can be a lot more aggressive and not really have to worry about it as much. But Vegas is so good at getting behind your defense, and they do it with like 2 or 3 players. They'll get behind the defense with at least 2 players, and then you can...
I couldn't believe they scored so many against the Avs with Makar just making everyone look like a damn fool. Undressing everybody. He even undressed McDavid during that game. I don't know how that happened.
Why don't you let me talk?
I am.
No, you're not.
I'm just referring to what you said.
Makar didn't have the best game last night.
What?
Yeah. Let me see what his... I have it pulled up. Oh, no, I don't. I had it pulled up.
But how about let's talk about the shootout winner.
That was crazy.
That was a pretty sick goal, I will say.
McKinnon like storming in. Like
the whole like change of cadence with the skating, stop, start, and then like as he's changing speeds, he just does a quick snapshot, and it didn't look like fast. Really, it didn't look like he didn't wind up at all. But no, that was a pretty slick goal.
So actually, Makar played fine. He didn't have any goals or assists or anything.
And he probably plays, 30 minutes a game or something stupid, kind of like Hughes.
I don't think he's had to as much this season. I could be wrong about that, but with their defensive depth, with Brent Burns now, they have Brent Burns and Sam Malinsky. Sam Malinsky's a really young defenseman. He had 3 assists last night. Sam Malinsky did. He plays really, really good. He plays a lot like Makar.
Yeah.
where like he pinches very aggressively. Brent Burns has been pinching very aggressively ever since. I don't remember who it was. It was like one of the forwards for the Avs whenever they got back to the bench after like a turnover or a bad play. He was like grilling, like not grilling Brent Burns, but he was like, dude, get in there. You know, like that's the way that we play. We play very aggressive. And then like all of a sudden he started pinching, and I want to say he had a goal shortly after that. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he like kicked up, and now he's playing really good.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, he's 41 years old, so
Yeah.
he's
Still playing good though.
yeah, for a 41-year-old defenseman.
I mean, yeah,
definitely.
he used to be really prolific with the Sharks. I mean, back when he was younger. But
and when the Norris and but no, the McKinnon in that game, he had one goal last night. He had a goal and assist, and then the overtime or the shootout winner, and then Natchez was the second star, and he had 2 goals. The thing I took away from that game is Vegas's goaltending. Kind of suspect. I don't think they're not league average. I think their best goalie is like an 880, 890. So, no, probably like an 890.
880?
I don't think it's 880.
League average?
No, it's not 880.
It's like 900.
I think it's like 8. No, his goaltending.
Oh,
like
his goal.
His
Oh,
numbers.
okay.
I want to say it's like 890 something.
Yeah.
Maybe like 895, 8. Almost league average.
Well, that's a good
but-
segue to the Blues goaltending situation right now, unless
Yeah.
you have something else to add with the Avs this week.
Really quick, I just wanted to talk about the goaltending because we had mentioned like you weren't quite sold on the goaltending. I went to Money Puck
Okay.
and got their like it's their like advanced analytic.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna go crazy on the numbers because there's a lot.
Yeah.
But Blackwood's at a 2.16 goal against average, which is 4th in the NHL. And then he's got a 924 save percentage, which is tied for 2nd in the NHL. And he's got 2 shutouts. And then on Money Puck, he's got 15.4 goals saved above expected, which is 7th. And in the last 10 games, he's 6th in the NHL. Wedgwood is equal with a 9.24 save percentage, 2 shutouts, but he's got 2.101 goals against average, which is 1st in the NHL. And then he's 16th on Money Puck and goals saved above expected, but in the last 10 games, he's 2nd in goals saved above expected. So
I would expect the team with the best goal differential to have the best goaltending stats.
These goals saved above expected are strictly him. These are pucks that are getting through and goals that should be made by the opposing team.
But you also wonder too, like
mindset.
The impact of, let's say you have a team like the Avs that are constantly peppering the goaltender,
right,
and mentally fatiguing them. Maybe they're in the crease a lot, and then you have a like well defended goaltender that's facing hard shots, but the shot average, I'd be curious to see what it is against the Avs.
But you could also argue that that's keeping a goalie colder. Like you're not able to get heated up, because if you look at Shesterkin, he gets peppered in games. Like look at the Rangers and how, I don't want to say awful they play, but they're not playing great. And Shesterkin is still unbelievable.
Right.
And
I mean, I feel like when you have a team that's every player is almost outperforming what their typical stats would be. Like, McKinnon's probably having a career year almost. He's on pace.
Yeah.
The whole team's having a career year.
Right. It's true.
So I guess you would expect. I would be shocked if the goaltenders weren't ranked top 10 in some of the advanced stats and being on the number 1 team.
What's the common denominator here for recent years? Landeskog's back. MVP.
With
MVP.
Well, I mean, with Makar making everyone look like a fool.
It does.
It's hard to score on Blackwood.
Makar's got some sick angles.
I don't think anyone in the league has actually gotten past Makar.
Ever.
And I don't even think there's been a shot on net against the goaltenders all season.
Yeah, he's a plus, like.
You know what I mean?
I mean, how many games has he played in? Probably around like 500. We'll say 500.
I think
3
the only
points.
shots on net is when Makar plays the puck back to Blackwood.
He's a plus 1,500.
You know what I mean?
On the ice.
So that's insane, really. You've got the best player, and this is all, you guys can go back on the podcast and listen to any of this. But you've got the best player in the league, McKinnon, with the best player in the league, with Makar, with the best player in the league, Landeskog,
and the
best goaltenders in the league, both of them.
Look, the stats don't lie. The stats don't lie.
When you have,
they have the best goaltending.
When you have the best player,
McKinnon, and
and you name your whole team off, it's pretty sweet. But anyway.
Oh, I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Smug son of a bitch.
Just wait for my hot takes.
O'Doyle's rule. O'Doyle's rule. I'm just waiting for this whole ship to hit a banana peel right off a cliff. But anyway.
Wait for my hot takes.
Just you wait.
You'll like them.
So, talking about goaltending.
Yeah, okay.
Talking about Binnington.
Let's get to
which has been a topic all season. I'm concerned. I don't know what. Yeah. It's really unlike Binnington to have a season like this. It's not that he's. I know the team in front of him's not playing great.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's letting in just fluky goals left and right, and then they'll put him back in for the next game, or let's say his next start. Historically, he'll have a really strong start after that.
Is he playing angry like he usually does? I'm not able to watch the Blues games right now. Is he like showing that, like the heat, that
he seemed well. So there was a confrontation between him and Montgomery. That one
interesting.
That one game where he was pulled, he was like going off on Montgomery on the bench.
That.
And
it hasn't really happened since.
But that hasn't really manifested into anything tangible on ice that's improved.
Do you remember when the Oilers traded their 2-time finalist goalie, Stanley Cup Finals goaltender Skinner?
I do recall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it was Pickard had an interview with 32 Thoughts. And he was kind of talking about how they had already been like saying their goodbyes like weeks prior to this happening. Do you think
you're wondering if like behind the scenes
Binnington knows
it's pretty much set in stone that he's going or something?
Maybe. And maybe
I don't know, possibly.
And because I still like as an Avs fan, like I have my obvious opinions on Binnington, but you can't stand here and say that he hasn't done a lot in his career for the Blues. I still think there's value that can be made, like received for Binnington.
Like if they trade Binnington.
I think so,
still.
because this is one season.
So Binnington's save percentage is .870 right now.
That's
very poor. And at the same time, you have Hofer, which he's pretty much taken over the net right now. Mm-hmm. His is 900. His was about 880 before. It's risen every game pretty much, and now it's at 900. It wouldn't be unreasonable to think that he couldn't get above 900 by the end of the year.
He had like a 920 last night, didn't he?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's had individual games where it's been 920, 940.
Yeah, but I feel like when I look at it, it's been fairly consistent. Like when I see it, it's not that far off from being.
Well, they both had just horrendous like beginning of the season, so he's been kind of chipping away, getting it higher again. But with the Blues, that still is the main story for me. That and they just got Snuggie back. Snuggerud had I think he had like a broken or a displaced bone in his hand, something weird.
Oh, interesting.
And then they got Kyrou back as well. They were kind of a factor this last game. Neither one of them had a point, I don't think.
Was Snuggy's injury game related, or was it when he was putting up Christmas decorations?
I think it was when he was
Damn it.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
But Buchnevich looked really good. He had 2 goals. That's huge. If Buchnevich could get going, the Blues might have a chance. They might have a shot.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
And so they're still hovering right under the wild card spot.
I mean they're right there.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Sabres.
The Sabres, yeah.
What?
Led by Tage Thompson, a former Blue.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's another connection, yeah.
It's so sad. Tage, God, can you imagine the Blues with Tage on there right now?
Tage is
that
superstar.
Would be fantastic.
If Team USA does not take Tage Thompson to the Olympics, you might as well just give it up.
I know I've talked about this, but I really want to do a full team with all the trades that the Blues have given up and make a team out of it and see what their advanced stats would be compared to the current Blues team.
O'Reilly.
They had Husso.
O'Reilly
I don't know
doesn't
what
really
Husso's
count.
doing, but we traded away Husso, O'Reilly, Tage, Barbashev.
Yeah.
I mean, the list goes on. Petrangelo. But
who's your defenseman? You had a defenseman that was traded that you weren't happy about.
they let Petro go.
Is Petro the one that
And
you
then
were
at the
like?
same time they got Krug, which Krug
Okay.
was not great. They got him from Boston. And then
they let go of Petro right after O'Reilly, right? And you were
I mean, it was right after they won the cup.
Yeah, and I feel like I remember you saying that you would have considered him captain material.
Who?
Petro?
Petro was captain.
He was captain.
Yeah.
But wasn't O'Reilly captain?
O'Reilly became captain right after Petro left.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
then
have that
after
flipped.
and then
Okay.
after O'Reilly left, then Shen has been captain.
Okay.
But anyway.
I remember you not being happy that Petro left.
No,
at
because
the
they
time,
got
at
they got
least.
Krug instead.
Yeah, and that wasn't
Horrible replacement. Horrible. And Krug got injured, and now he's just gone now, retired, basically. But
and Petro was what 30 in his 30s. I don't know how old he is. I have no idea.
He's our number one demon.
Yeah,
Number one demon.
I don't know a lot about him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good. But anyway,
okay.
moving on. That's how the Blues. I mean, it's looking the Avs and the Blues have pretty much been holding the same trend all season so far. But
so let's jump to the hottest team in the NHL. Not the Avs. The Sabres.
Yeah.
They're on an 8-game win streak. And it was like, okay, they'd win by a goal.
Kind of snuck up on me.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing okay, and then you're like 8-game win streak. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of one of those streaks that's like so I don't care, it's an 8-game win streak. Like wins a win, you can only play the teams in front of you. Mm-hmm. They've been winning the games that they need to win. But it's been like by a goal, or like if it's like a 3-1 win, it's with an empty netter or something like that. They're really close games. They just walloped Boston last night, 4-1. Tage Thompson is leading the team in points. He's got 34 points, and then Alex Tuck
34. That's more than Matthews. Pretty sure
one more.
It's real close.
It's real close.
Yeah.
Alex Tuck has 30 points, and then Rasmus Dahlin, their defenseman, he has 28 points. That's pretty good.
Should we be tracking Matthews' point total after Marner's gone?
I think that's important. Yeah.
Marner's an elite
I think
playmaker, and so with an elite playmaker like Marner gone, I don't know.
It's kind of like whenever Rantanen was traded from Colorado, they were like, "Oh, Rantanen's not going to produce the way that he did with Colorado." He went to Dallas. It's like that is another gaudy team. Like, how are you going to say Mikko Rantanen's going to fall off because he left McKinnon?
It would be like if, it'd be like if Draisaitl left McDavid. Would he have 5 assists?
Right. exactly.
if he didn't have his counterpart,
Exactly.
what would his points
But
be?
I think McDavid would just score more. I think he'd just score more goals.
I think his point total would go down. He would have more goals, though. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, Draisaitl is like those are two gaudy players, and Draisaitl is a goal-scoring machine.
I wish I had Draisaitl.
Yeah.
He's so good.
I like him. I like
So
Draisaitl a
good.
lot. I would be curious to see Draisaitl without McDavid, but I think he'd still be. He'd probably be similar to where he is now. I don't think you lose McDavid and Draisaitl would fall off that much. He's unreal.
He'd fall off some.
Yeah, but
not. He wouldn't. It wouldn't be abysmal or nothing.
I think he'd still be a Rocket Richard candidate.
Yeah.
I think he'd still.
But
be
is
up
Matthews
now
gonna
that's
be a
the
Rocket?
one that I'm curious about.
And we could talk about that.
Yeah, with Matthews real quick. Matthews is one of 3 players that entered the league with high expectations that has produced at a rate like you have McDavid, Crosby, and Matthews, all number 1 picks, and come in with that like. Oh well, I guess you could say you can say Celebrini now.
I would say every year the first overall has high expectations.
but not a lot of them do exactly what you expect them to do.
You're saying that out of all the first overalls, these are some of the most prolific
these are the
ones.
first overalls that have been the best player in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Like Crosby being the best player in the league during his prime, McDavid being the best player in the league during his prime, Matthews having a 70 goal season or 69
Wasn't
goals.
Fleury a number 1 overall? Fleury
Was
or Montreal's goaltender for forever. I think he was a first overall. Anyway,
Quick,
no,
not quick.
not quick.
Quick wasn't the first overall?
Oh God. Anyway,
we'll
put it in the notes.
Yeah,
it's just escaping me right now.
Okay, quick. Alex Lyon, their goalie, is playing league average. I talked to you about that a little bit ago. They have 14 straight seasons without making the playoffs.
I would like to see him get in.
They need it. They deserve.
I would like to
get
see
in.
him get in for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I'd like to see the Sharks get in, the Sabres get in, Montreal do okay.
Right.
I'd like to see the Blues get in.
I would too.
13% chance, 12.
Yeah.
According to
Money Puck.
According to Money Puck.
Just a quick look at playoffs. So, as are number 1. The Stars are number 2, and the Wild are number 3.
Have they ever given out 5 Hart winners on one team? Because by the sounds of it, that's what you're anticipating.
I think the Avs have the Hart winner, the Rocket winner, the Art Ross winner, Norris, Vezina, Lady Byng.
Who's getting the Lady Byng?
Landeskog.
No way.
Which one's Lady Byng? Is that like exemplary off ice presence?
The most like gentlemanly.
The most gentlemanly,
like, classy.
leader.
Kind of like
That's right. That's right. Because there's a few of the trophies that are like sportsmanship.
I think Lindros used to get the Lady Byng because he was such a great defenseman, but he wasn't super aggressive.
Yeah, I need to look back at the season that McKinnon won it and just like how did he win the Lady Byng?
Yeah,
of all the players,
he doesn't seem like the type to win it.
No, I got to go back and look at that season. Like I think it was like 18 or something.
Like I could see O'Reilly getting it, and maybe he has because the way he's physical, he'll stick check more than he'll body check.
Yeah,
he's really good with his stick, but he doesn't just run.
So then
people
Landeskog
over.
Would not win the Lady Byng.
Yeah, usually it's not somebody that will obliterate
the
somebody
fighters,
or
the
fighter
fighters on the league.
Yeah,
or the fighters on the team. That's fair. So just I'm gonna miss stuff because like this wheel's crazy. But the Hurricanes are at 94% to get in.
Sweet.
I think that's fair. Notable the Sabres, they're at 40%. And this is
oh my god. That's probably pretty recent because they've been on such a heater.
Today, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this morning at 5 is when this was updated. So
Put $100 on the Sabres to win the cup.
dude.
What would that pay out?
An
insane amount.
What is it? It doesn't even say.
It didn't tell you.
It doesn't
the odds
say
on
the.
there, but
It doesn't say the percentage of chance that they would do it.
Yeah.
That'd be,
The odds are probably pretty nuts.
can you imagine? Wonder if that's ever
Sabres
happened.
win the cup the first time they get into the playoffs.
They win the cup.
After how many years? What'd you say?
14.
14 years.
They are tied with the Jets for the longest playoff drought in sports history.
The Jets.
Yeah, the New York Jets.
Oh,
sorry,
okay,
football.
football. Yeah, I got you. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. We just played
They
the Jets.
They were in it last year.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the New York Jets. They
Okay.
tied for the longest playoff drought in sports history.
Is there any others you want to look at here before we wrap up and go to the next? Go to our hot takes for the week.
No, I don't think so. The Predators are kind of starting to play a little better. I think that's
We finally beat the Preds. What's their
15,
8%?
15
better than the Blues? That's bullshit.
all right. Yeah, I guess we'll take our first break and then come back and do our hot takes.
Sounds good.
All right, so getting into our hot takes. We only have 5 this week. With the winter break and everything, there wasn't a ton of hockey to really come up with a ton, but so we came up with a few and we're gonna run with it.
Did what we could.
Yeah. We don't have a timer, but it's okay. We'll just keep it right at around 30 seconds. So to start them off, our first take is what we kind of ended on with the Buffalo Sabres. So the Buffalo Sabres will end their 14-season playoff drought this year.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. That was tough.
No.
Yeah.
No is my instinct. I
Yeah.
want to see it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it happen.
They... What do
Tage
they
could
have?
do it.
Outside
Tage Thompson could lead them to the
yeah,
playoffs.
but outside
100%.
of Tage Thompson, I don't know what they have. Like,
Well, it almost seemed like they were underperforming,
Mhm.
and now they're on an 8-game heater.
yeah,
So
well,
the 6'7" behemoth Tage Thompson
We'll lead
could
him
lead
there.
them straight to the
that'd
playoffs.
be cool. I want to see it.
Me too.
All right. Next, Austin Matthews' point total will recede farther than his hairline.
This is a tough one because I don't think anything could recede that far.
What would the equivalent be? Like 65 points?
Like, how far back would it have to recede to
Yeah.
match his hairline?
Yeah, 70 points for his caliber of player. Like, he's a 100-point player.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But he's like a 30-point. He's like a 30-point
player right now.
hairline.
Oh, 30-point hairline. Ooh.
You know what
But
I
he's already
mean?
at 30 points.
Yeah.
So he won't. So I'd say 50 points
50 points.
hairline. No, he's got to be a 30-point hairline. So no.
I don't even know where this is headed.
It won't go. It won't surpass
won't.
his hairline.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the answer to that one. Good for him.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next. We're getting serious.
Okay.
Sidney Crosby will finish the 25-26 season hoisting the cup with the Colorado Avalanche. Serious one.
Absolutely not.
Oh, it's-
Crosby's not going to play for the Avs.
Please,
It's not going to happen.
please,
No.
God, please.
No.
No,
I don't even see him getting anybody.
no. Yeah.
Do you think they pick somebody up?
Who picked somebody up?
The Avs.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. They'll make like a depth piece, maybe, I'm
Right.
sure. Like there will be a little piece here and there, but like Crosby has earned.
I could see him wanting to make another run at the Cup.
Yeah, but
And the Penguins aren't going to do it.
but with Crosby, he can leave or he can stay. It's up to him. It's his decision.
Should he stay or should he go?
Yeah.
If he stays, there will be trouble.
Yeah.
If he goes, it will be double. You got to let me know.
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. You make that up?
Mm-hmm. Definitely not a famous song.
All right, moving on. Landeskog should have a say for the Hart.
A say?
Yeah.
Who's saying? You?
Yes.
You're saying.
Yes.
I'm not saying.
So,
Nobody else is saying.
But it's a yes.
I say that we
Give it to me.
make some clay and lay by the bay. What do you say? I just may.
And give it to McKinnon.
And give it to yes. He doesn't deserve it.
What?
You need to get off of his dick.
Moving on. This one's special. You did not know this one beforehand.
This one, I have no idea what's coming.
Yeah. The Blues will trade Binnington and Caillou. Caillou? Caillou. I typed Caillou. All right, restart.
Let's redo that one.
Okay, moving. I typed Caillou. I read it.
You read it.
I
You
didn't
typed it and you read it.
Anyway, okay, moving on. Next. The Blues will trade Binnington and Caillou to the Oilers and then make the playoffs. To get into this for a second, the return will be, I don't know the names of prospects. Matt Savoye, a forward, Isaac Howard, a forward, and a 2026 second round pick.
Where did you come up with this?
Just answer the question.
They
Trade
Binnington.
The main point here is they'll trade Binnington and make the playoffs this season. The Blues.
No.
Yeah.
I can't even see him making the playoffs.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
I hate to say it.
I don't know. Hofer's been playing great.
He has.
And
I'm kind of saying this as like I don't want to jinx them.
yeah.
You know, I'm going to say they won't, and hopefully they do kind of deal.
Right.
But I don't know.
I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Thought that up one day. I'm like, And I don't know
do you
why.
think the Oilers go after another goaltender?
Well, if they don't go after Skinner, yes.
If they don't get Skinner back,
Yeah.
baby, come back.
You can blame it
All
on me.
me. I'm sorry. Yeah.
We're going to edit that out so we don't get caught for copyright.
Right.
Oh, crap.
That was a sweet cover.
We did not ask.
We get sued somehow.
We did not
for that
get
horrible
permission
Yeah.
to sing that song. Okay, that's all.
Does that conclude them all?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we'll have more next week.
Yeah, it felt
guys.
wrong only
We'll
having
have more.
5. Okay.
We got lazy and fat over the break. We'll come back
It
strong.
was a good Christmas.
It was.
Yeah.
Miko got some good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. We got him like this cowboy hat and cowboy boots. Some little cap
Does he like
guns.
Woody? Does he watch Toy Story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him some Hot Wheels stuff and
Yeah.
yeah, I know Sarah made up something cool for the kiddos. How'd that turn out?
Oh yeah, she made like that
the
wardrobe. She made those tie blankets where you take two like fleece pieces of fabric and you put them together.
Okay.
And it gives them like a keepsake. One was Toy Story. One was Spider-Man and Cars. They were cool. Yeah, kids loved them.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the Blues get into the playoffs without Binnington? They go in. They go against the number 1 seed. They get matched up with the Avs.
Interesting.
They completely decimate Landeskog. Shen gets in a fight. Fucking blows him out of the water.
Landeskog?
Landeskog and Shen get in a fight. Shen just tears him to pieces. He's in the box. He's injured now for the rest of the playoffs. Without Landeskog and their Hart winner, they don't have a chance in hell to win anything. So they get completely decimated, and the Blues win the cup. The end.
All right. I don't think we're going to give you hot takes anymore.
That felt good.
You got to win somehow, right?
That's right. Let us know what you think. As always, it's been fun. And we'll see you again next week.
Whatever.